Good evening, statistics parents / families. My name is Sarah Meyer, and I am your guide this evening. I'm going to turn off my camera because who wants to see that? You're going to get a quick little preview of what statistics is all about at Simsbury High School. You can probably tell I really like memes. It's funny because I really encourage students to use pencil in math. Stats is a little different because we're doing more writing than anything. But it's still probably a good idea to have an eraser handy just in case. I actually do math in pen. I'm a rebel. Anyway, I'm Sarah Meyer. I am in my 15th year of teaching mathematics. I taught for 6 years in New Hampshire. Taught 2 years at the college level, Manchester Community College in New Hampshire, as an adjunct professor. I have my master's in technology and education. And then I'm actually getting my 6th year degree this year at UConn. It's like a second master's, basically. I have a beautiful 1-year-old Ellie at home. This is her and her daddy. I don't know why it's sideways, but that was us hiking on the Roaring Brook Trail a little while ago. So anyway, she's the light of my life. I love her so much, as I'm sure you guys all experienced a long time ago. All right. So in statistics, besides actually learning statistics, your son or daughter is learning about how to think critically, how to problem solve, how to analyze problems. So there's more that goes on in here besides just learning how to do problems. Statistics, as you probably know, is one of the most applicable math topics that we offer at Simsbury. I've been teaching it for a while, but I feel like every year data comes out that is so relevant to the kids' lives. So it's really a cool experience for them to see how math can be everywhere every day. We are using technology a lot in statistics, mostly graphing calculators, but also I use some programs that help them kind of see graphing methods like Google Sheets, very similar to Excel, kind of shows them how to graph things using data. It's really nice. Every day we have some kind of warm up just to get them interested in what we're doing, or it's sometimes a review of a previous topic just to kind of lead us into the next day. Normally I like them to move around a lot. This one's a little tough because of COVID right now, but I will try my best to keep them moving at a socially distanced way. They do need a graphing calculator. If for some reason you cannot afford one, the school actually provides free ones that you can borrow for the year. So please reach out if you need a form for that. Quarter grades, 85% are test projects and quizzes. 15% is homework and classwork. I will occasionally grade classwork and put it in the homework category, but this is mostly homework assignments. As you probably already know, kids, especially for math, need to actually go home and practice what we learned, because sometimes they learn something and they feel like they really get it, and then they go home and they're like, what? So it's helpful to practice it on their own, because then it really makes sure that they know what they're doing. All the quarters are 21.25% of their grade. The midterm is 5%, and the final is 10%, unless they somehow get exempt because they're a senior. All right, what your student can do to be successful in statistics. Yeah, it's late. In class, participate, ask lots of questions, take good notes, make connections is the biggest thing, especially for statistics, because the connections are going to be everywhere. At home, they can review their notes. They can do more practice problems. I tend to give the odd questions in their textbook because it has the answers in the back, so they can kind of check themselves. But the even questions are basically another version of the odds. So if they go to question 11 and they feel like they had trouble and they need another practice problem, usually question 12 is very similar, so they can get that extra practice in. Google Classroom will have their classwork, homework, what we did for the day, worksheets, whatever they need. You actually have access to what their homework is. If you want to take a peek, you can. It's on my site. So if you go to the main Simsbury Schools website, you can actually access their homework assignments, which is kind of nice. If they need help while they're in school, they can come to me for extra help, go to the math lab, find a buddy. My extra help hours are before school on Tuesdays and after school on Thursdays. This little asterisk is here because after school is when I tend to be more available. Occasionally I have either math league competitions because I'm the advisor for math league, or I have to go pick up my daughter, but I can always set up another time or day if they need help. The Math Lab is a pretty good resource for statistics. I think most people in there can help out at least with the beginning of the year, and then they can always reach out to me if they have trouble later on. But it's open every day, so they can even go there and just work quietly if they want to. How you can help your son or daughter, even if it wasn't your favorite subject, don't tell me. Just kidding. If you haven't taken statistics before, it's such a wonderful course, especially for students that tend not to connect with math as much, because they can see it. They can see the data. They can literally see it when they look at the news talking about weather. So it's something that they're going to be able to use forever, which is kind of cool. Anyway, you can connect with them, ask them how their day was, what we did in class, have them teach you how to do a problem. I think this is one of the most important things that really shows that they know what they're doing. If they know how to teach somebody how to do a problem, then they really have an idea of what we did, which is great. You can look at their homework, check their textbook, notebook, whatever they have in front of them. There's a lot of vocabulary in statistics, so you can help them practice with that. Quizlet is a really good way for them to practice this. The odd answers are in the back of the book, and then obviously encourage them. So if you have any questions about anything that you saw or heard tonight, or whenever you're watching this, my email address is smeyer, MEYER, @simsburyschools.net, or my email address, if that was too fast, is also on the Simsbury Schools website. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope I get to actually meet you in person one of these days. Enjoy.